Sabra, Kelly Harris, Lorraine Hensley, Carl Hines, Elizabeth off Matt Dimmick's team. BJ Cormack, Vicky Hudson, like 18 times. Patrick James, Ryan Johnston, thanks. Tim Kelly, Michael King, Paul Leishman, July Leslie, Kylie Lucas, Ryan Lucas, Amy Mackey Hornack. Yeah.
She's here.
I know. Mark Vandigo, Larry Malden, Justin McGee, a handful. Christy Mock, Reed Moore, Kareem Muir, Holly Myers, Stephen Ollendorf like 3 times. Deanna Owen, Abigail Owens, Miss Alyssa Parent, Brandy Pennington, Carrie Perkins, Clinton Peterson, Brittany Radford, handful.
She's an athlete. This girl won a bodybuilding contest.
John Rodriguez.
Get him.
Oh,
Nice, athlete. Michael Schwartz.
This guy has no athletic ability.
Candace Shulman, Brian
This guy is
Schaefer,
in sports
Beth
as beer
Simpson.
pong.
Yes, Rana.
Work on getting that one.
Beth Simpson.
where'd you go?
And Lindsay. Both of them. Actually, hold on. I need to double check something. Time, please. Hold, please. Okay, and we're back. Stuart Smith. Are we at last page yet? Stuart Smith. Elizabeth Spikes. Jennifer Stalka. Where is she?
Yeah, they're new. Be nice. No, that's the trouble.
Derek Suter. These are. Jesse Tanner, Erica Times, Ryan Tolson, handful of times, Jeremy Tompkins, Jared Van Orstel, Darwall and Tracy Williams, Park Wilson, Kevin Winnett, Dan Wolf, Denny Wood, and Miss Kylie Wise.
Wonderful.
Wow.
So that's not a bad. Wow. That's pretty awesome for the last 2 weeks of the year. That many people are closing deals. So pretty incredible when it's supposed to be dead time. So awesome stuff. Okay, we have got a ton of information to crank through today. Before we get started with, we've got all kinds of recognition to do. So before we get started with that, I want to introduce and welcome some new people to Keller Williams. So the crew, Amigo River is here, Carrie Parker, Annalise, Amanda's last name, I'm sorry, Bomer, just moved over from Rasmussen Properties. We just literally got their paperwork like 5 minutes ago. Not even. So we are super excited to have you guys here, and it's just going to be incredible. And who else?
We also have
Ben Zollinger.
Ben Zollinger, Randy Licensing, Ariel Kleinsmith,
Yes.
marketing for Glasgow.
And
Christina Carlson.
yes.
Sorry, yes. Christina, is just joined with the Tolson.
Joined the Tolson team. So and just got licensed, brand new.
Yep.
So lots of activity.
Yeah, yep.
They're not here because I shoved them in a broom closet, but
Hey, Jeff
Questa Lock and Dan Connor. So, you don't escape it. I don't care if you're late, you still get your pay. It's nice, you're in the front row. Brittany did not get that luxury. Right now. So, all kinds of growth happening. Family reunion. Let's talk about family reunion.
Hold on. Before we go there,
Please.
I just wanted to commend everybody. We have 22 folks signed up in pre-licensing that starts tonight. So if you've been pushing on it, I mean that's huge.
Yeah, that's the biggest class we've ever had.
Yeah.
In
January.
school.
So good job to all of you.
Yeah, that's a ton of referrals from you guys, pushing people, talking about real estate, what their career could look like, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that shakes out. Yeah.
Any idea how many active licenses we have in the state now?
With us,
I mean, like in the state, like is it, are we
it
climbing hugely, or just
literally
getting back
changes
up?
every day. It's kind of staying pretty stagnant, and it just, people get out, people get in. But we're right at about 1,200 in our board. In the state, I think it's about 2,400.
Yeah, 23 and some change.
Yeah.
So what about just KW?
233 as of the end of the year. We're at 238 right now.
Boom.
The announcement, well, the contest for VIP. You know, we have some new people here. Would someone like to share what the VIP thing is all about?
What it affords us.
Who's just in front row? John, why is that? Why is it something that we talk about? Go for it, Kevin. Cross.
Okay, so it's a huge auditorium, and you typically cannot reserve your seats. It means it's first come, first serve. And believe me, when you travel somewhere and there's that time change, last thing you want to do is get up at 6 in the morning.
Stop right there. You're done.
What did I do?
The last thing we want to do.
Last thing we want to do is tell you the truth.
Your seat.
Because I'm like this. Because I'm like this in bed. Like, do you have my seat yet? But I had to get up at 7 to text you. But you get there. But when you're VIP, they reserve your seats. You know, there's
No rush. You don't.
it's-
So you have a room potentially. It'll be close to about 12,000 this
I
year.
think 9 is the cut. Is what it's sold.
They're cutting off at 9. Okay, so 9,000 licensees, and you're literally in a foot race to get as close as you can
And
to
Joe
the
has
stage.
long legs, so he goes first. It's awesome.
We're there at like 5:45, 6 o'clock. Like
In the morning, yeah.
you're stretching, you're bringing running shoes. So it's a big deal. VIP
He's not
is
exaggerating.
no, I'm not at all.
One bit. I have pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't reserve your seat, you end up sitting next to the bathroom. So it's like,
Still here. Breakfast with.
which is actually pretty cool.
Oh, it's incredible. Well, number one, yeah, the list of amenities is incredible. It absolutely makes an incredible experience, an incredible experience on steroids is what it does.
Yeah.
I mean, family reunion is phenomenal, regardless. When we have that VIP status, it just makes it easier. We have good seats. You're like in the speaker's lap, you know, listening to them. Which makes it's so much easier to take in when there's a room of 9,000 people and you're in the back. You don't hear it the way you hear it when you're up front. And those of us that have gone both ways can totally
Without
attest to
the
that.
VIP?
Yeah. Even with great seat saving that we've done, it still isn't the same. It gets us a private breakfast or lunch with Mark Willis and Mary Tennant, the CEO and the COO of Keller Williams. We get our own private section at Red Bash, which is the big party. We get, you know, as opposed to being lost in a sea of tons and tons of people. So basically, here's the deal.
I'm
I got a
still going to
text.
give him a payday, and he gets to do whatever he wants with it.
I got a text from Stormy, who's we all know Stormy, she's the project manager for Family Reunion. So we were talking the other day, and she said, let's see, where's the number, final number?
Come on, technology.
I'm just trying to scroll it. This time last year, there were 5,300 people registered. Currently, we are over 8,000, and I believe 9,000 is the cutoff. So if you are going and you have not registered, no kidding, this isn't a sales tax. Do it today, because they're gone. And once they're gone, it's a fire marshal issue. They can't.
But how do you get the VIP
We
status?
have the most agents attending of any market center outside of the Dallas market centers in the country.
So they are excluding the Dallas market centers?
When will we know?
Yeah, but that's
On the 14th.
It's an awesome.
So, not only get your seat, but also get registered so
The
you can
14th of.
January.
As of Friday.
As of Friday.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we need to, if you're going,
What'd you
get
say?
registered.
Once
Once
I didn't realize we were so close on the
You
heels.
wanted us the 14th of February, didn't you?
I did.
Well, here we are.
How many registers do we have and who's the lead?
We're gonna get there.
Oh, sorry.
We have 86 people registered so far, which by the way is 4 more than we took last year. That is Keller Williams Associates only, which was really great to put Carrie and Annalise as KW people today on there. We have 8 confirmed guests. We will probably have 10 to 12 to go with us. We're still working on some final confirmations. Our goal is 100. We know we have a few more that we're pushing on. Allison are going to be calling because they said, oh yeah, I'm going. And we're like, okay, get registered. Please help me get counted.
So what is the next market center? Or
I'm
are we
not-
number one right now?
We are number 1
Nick Barry,
right
Nick
now.
Robson.
We are number 1 right as of this minute. I wouldn't take that for anything because Mike Tapner in Asheville is probably holding about 45 registrations in his back pocket. I'm gonna, no kidding, load them all up
Oh, kidding.
at the last minute. Edmond, Oklahoma is the next closest one with 63. Yeah. Well, it's Friday. I mean, they have to do it Friday, so I think we'll be okay. Yes.
One of the really cool things too about winning the VIP is we're walking around with our little name things hanging around our neck, and everybody comes up to you and goes, "What is with you people from Alaska?" Because last year we were in Orlando and we win the VIP, and there's market centers where they drive there for the day. You know, it's like a 20-minute drive, and they can't send anywhere near as many people as we do. And a big part of Family Reunion is networking with agents from all around the country. So it's kind of your intro right there to everybody in the whole event, you know, because they already think we're rock stars up here
People will
anyway.
come up and talk. As a matter of fact, I was working on the packet for, we'll announce our free family reunion meeting here probably about a week and a half before we go. We'll all get together and go over everything that you need to know. Trust me, we answer almost all of your questions. And I'm just gonna be honest, it's really pragmatic. If I answer all of them before we go, then hers and mine and his phones don't get blown up with all of you asking the same question once we're down there. So we just take care of getting you all the information. One of the things that I talked about in this packet is people will absolutely, you want to talk about building referrals, people here you're from Alaska, they will stop you, talk to you. Anybody that's been there can attest to this. Oh, you're from Alaska. Oh, do you know so-and-so? Oh, do you know this agent? Do you know so-and-so? You know, wow. And it's an easy talk. So you guys have a reputation, which is pretty cool. Here's the really cool thing. Outside of all of the Texas market centers, now remember, Texas is the birthplace of Keller Williams. The only two that are ahead of us are Dallas-Fort Worth and Dallas Metro, and they live there, and they have over 400 agents in their office. So out of all of the Texas market centers, we're actually ahead of everybody but those two, which is San Antonio has some huge market centers. Austin, of course, you know, that's pretty cool as well. So we're super excited about that. Okay.
Mark Mandigo has a question.
Yes.
And I just want to say that family reunion is absolutely free.
Yeah.
I've gotten paid each time to go there,
Right.
but just 1 or 2 referrals
That's right.
from the trip.
Well, and that doesn't even count the education and
Oh,
I mean, we haven't even touched
And the Doobie Brothers.
that. The Doobie Brothers.
And Dave Ramsey.
Yes, Dave Ramsey, JD Martinez. It's just going to be incredible. Okay, so let's
Profit
get
share?
through profit share first. Absolutely. It feels a little late because of the, we didn't have a team meeting in last week because it was New Year's Day. So we're going to go through November's profit share checks. So this is what we gave out to you guys on December 21st, which, by the way, you all are aware of what we did this year, right? Just making sure.
Oh, what's that, Jen?
Can I
would you
share?
tell us?
Can I have permission to share?
What was the goal?
Beat the goal.
So what was our best year ever in profit share? I've only said this that 5 times.
159,000.
Oh, you guys, you know those numbers better than you know your own business. So you're on them in your head. 159. On the last day of Transmetal, we realized that we profit shared over $36,000. 37. That's why she's the MCA and I'm not. $37,302 in the month of December back to our agents, and we broke $306,000. Which makes us the 29th most profitable market center in the country. 643. Here's the best piece. I could go through all the different numbers of production. You guys are 13 in listing volume sold in the country. You are 13, I have it down, 13 in closed volume. This is the coolest thing. 650 market centers-ish. You are number 9 in the money you put in your pockets. GCI. You guys make more in your pocket in commissions to you than almost every other market center in the country. So, good job. You guys are productive. It's really cool. Okay. Saber Gilliland, $2. Brad Cole, 3. Brianna Tollison, 3. Fred Owen, 4. Nate Bear, 9.
Yeah! All right.
Two lattes! What's your wife gonna do with $9?
Make your bite lunch. Check, sit in the office for a minute. Ron Day, $9. Ed Walden, 13. Ryan Tollison, 15. Krista Kristen Cole, 16. Carla Lucas, 19. Lance Davis, 21. Rodney Clan, 21. Connie Clan, 24. Dave Poulin, 28. Les Bailey, 39. Caroline Storiano, 41. Cara Reed, 45. Steve Day, 45. Patrick James, 46. Donnie Palmer, 50. Bob Golding, 62. Dar Walden, 71. Denny Wood, 76. Cream Muir, 77. Mr. Armstrong, where'd you go? There you are. 98.
Yeah.
You ended up at about $1,400 this year? Is that right?
That's a couple of lunches.
Or this year? Did I say this month? $1,400. Okay. Larry Malton, 104. Ivy Lucas, 106. Amy Peltier, 120. Kathleen Poulin, 143. Chad Kroom, 156. Liz Spikes, 161. I love that Liz joined a little less than a year ago. And she's gotten, consistently has gotten, some money. Marcy Bouchard, 168. Diane Shearer, 195. Jen Stalkup, 243. How much did you make this year? I want to say 16. I think so. 1,600. How many people are in your profit share tree? One. Okay.
I love it. I'm sorry. I love it. Just so dumb. So dumb. I love it.
Terry Lee, 342. Sean Donahue, 343. Michelle Sanford, 353. Jeannie Erickson, 355. Jacob Sebring, 400. Jacob made over $4,000 this year. Sure.
That's a couple more things.
That's right. Joe Bell,
Hey.
$440.
Hey, some twin clothes.
He has three mouths to feed soon, exactly. If for anybody who doesn't know, y'all know Joe and his wife are expecting twins. We're just gonna keep announcing that.
That's going to be every day.
It's called focus.
Joe,
Two targets. I hit my goal. I didn't realize there was an extra. I did. Well, I doubled it. All right, who's next?
Terry Smith, 440. Brandy Kroom, 517. Ed Erickson, 552. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get the clap back.
We are white people. Okay, that's just a rhythm. Butch Jakes, 550. Jet Owen, 622. Mike Cork, 623. Charlie Ellis, 650. Reed Moore, 791. Kevin Cross, 933.
Yeah.
That almost
Is that the equivalent of rolling naked in your bed?
Don't make it weird.
that hurt. That hurt.
Too much? Too far?
Yeah, a little too much.
That's okay.
Nancy Dimmick,
The line
971.
has officially been crossed.
We're there.
I think this is your biggest ever. Lindsay Sizemore, $1,036. Alan here, Beth Simpson, $1,261. Back again, $1,314. And our top profit share earners is a nice Christmas bonus for the month of December. Dan Wolf, $2,338.
Wow.
Okay.
Ready. More awards?
More?
I'm telling you, it's all lumped. We usually have this spaced out, but this week we just got,
Oh, yeah.
this is a big celebration. All right, written volume, the month of December. This is so cool because it's December, right? And what you guys know, I meet with realtors outside of KW all week long. I cannot tell you the number of times I keep hearing, Well, you know, I take off about the 1st of November. I shut down. The market's really slow. I mean, over and over, and I'm going,
Thank
I
you.
don't.
Thank you.
What again?
Maybe you can come back in the spring.
After I've already closed.
Do you want your share of the market back?
You know,
Go ahead.
we have our team meeting for my team every Tuesday at 9 a.m. And we've been stressing that since October, November, that during the winter, we totally engage and we aggressively pursue it because there's so many people that are sitting
What
back.
else you got going on?
I mean, we're looking around and you'd be surprised. I mean, you walk the halls and it can be empty at times. I'm just like, I love it.
It is the easiest time to talk to people.
Absolutely.
Because people don't know they can actually be selling.
Yep.
And they're in a good mood most of the time.
You call them, let them know, and they happy holidays.
That's
Whole
right.
team in there.
Okay, so this is what you guys did. Let's just look at the results. Carrie Jo and Liz Spikes. Carrie Jo Perkins and Liz Spikes in the Valley wrote 503,930. Tracy Williams wrote 564,900. Chris Drusido, 574,000. Mike Schwartz, 583,500. Carl Hines, we just see him when he picks up his paycheck, 507,000.
That's true.
Zach gets his check, please.
I love Carl.
Turns in his working files. Crazy. Lisa Frazier, 604,000. Beth Simpson and Company wrote 608,870. You're talking about it being your best time of the year, 633,000. Would you like to announce this when you guys have here?
Ha. I love me some Mike Carter. Mike Carter wrote 637,500.
Mike had his license now?
Maybe 4 months.
Yeah.
Took bold, embraced it.
That
Hard to
guy,
imagine, I know.
that guy has the coolest scripts ever. A phone book, and he's just like, yeah, I'm Mike Carter, and I do real estate.
Yeah.
You know anybody looking to buy home, sell home, invest in real estate? No, you don't? Okay, cool. How about you get my monthly newsletter? Okay, great. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
He's just a machine.
And he's a machine.
He's a machine.
Actually, he came in the office the other day and he's like, you know, instead of going through the phone book, I've just been going and standing in Home Depot.
Whatever works, dude. He's on it. And he doesn't have to do it. That's what the cool thing is. Like,
Yeah.
he's retired. He has investments. He just loves it.
He's not
It's
attached
just
to the
fun.
outcome, that's the big thing for him.
There you go. Yeah.
Larry Malton, 655,000. Bob Boldy, 742,000. Shane Blattler wrote 750,000.
He's never here.
I love
Kareem Murray Company, 765,700. Clinton Peterson, 846,900.
that
In the
boy.
valley.
Randy Pennington, 871,900. ART, 894,500. Class Bailey and Associates, 971,000. Rana wrote 1,022,000.
Hey, yeah.
Last year I took the winter off and I really hurt.
Hey, that Rana. I love that Rana. Goes up and does her thing.
Mark Nandigo wrote 1,038,000. Margaret, 1,059,000. While I'm standing here, a special guest from Wasilla,
There you
Brittany
go.
Radford is here, 1,071,000. My favorite part about that is Brittany is entering now just starting her third full year
Yes.
in real estate. And it's just amazing. She's just taken it to a sustainable, controllable, growing, thriving business. So, so proud. So
Yes.
proud. Marcy Bouchard, 1,104,950. Canton Company wrote 1,167,000. Kylie Wise wrote 1,190,500. Vicki Hudson has been on
She is.
fire for
Yes.
the last 3 months. 1,368,359. Ed Erickson Group wrote 1,564,900. Heidi Lucas team, 1,634,400. Mr. Nate Bear wrote 1,681,000. Impressive. Which is talking about minus $9 in profit share. We laugh about it, but like then one month I'll call him and be like, dude, you just got like $900 in your account. He's going, seriously? Are you kidding me? Dar Walden, $1,746,000. Matt Civic Team, $1,759,100. Dan Wolf Team wrote $2,776,113. Kristen Cole finished it out with a bang, wrote $3,999,900. Someone give her $90. $9,999,900 in volume. Alaska Real Estate Experts, true to form, finished out the year with a month of $6,793,000. Oh, we're not done.
Stayed on steroids.
Stuart Smith, Keller Williams Commercial, finished out the written volume in December, $7,550,000. And I believe, I don't know,
I think that was
I can't
Hostess.
say for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a record. I'm not aware.
It is. Like, yeah, it is.
Kevin Cross and Associates wrote $14 million.
Boy.
That's really interesting because I think, I'm not positive, but I was, she just saying something about 2 meetings in October,
Doing something like that.
4th quarter.
I knew that was him because he had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to show.
Did we have,
Also-
is there a zero on that accidentally? Come on.
Somebody's gonna have a nice 1st quarter when everybody else is starving.
Yeah, we'll, in our first 2 months, we'll do 75% of what we did 2012.
That's so cool.
Time on task every time. And then sooner or later the results show up.
And donuts. Production pills.
Stephen and Stephanie, they gotta pay for this as well. I mean, but yeah, like I said, big wide. Okay, closed volume. Just for our new folks, let me just explain so you guys kind of know why you'll hear some similar numbers. This is a little clerical, but whenever you get an offer accepted, we really strenuously love for you, the brokers in the back, yes, to give us your paperwork because we can make sure you're in compliance, we can protect you risk management wise, and we can track our production. So the good ones will turn in their paperwork at the beginning, and you can talk to Allison about what exactly that means and looks like, and we can tell you what they wrote. Many of you don't do that, and you turn in your paperwork the day before we close. So you'll oftentimes see written volume and closed volume the exact same. That means we got your stuff the same month that it closed. And we all know nothing closes
Nate has a
in
question.
30 days. Oh, Lord, I'm just...
I didn't always like
No
paper.
questions.
I thought we were paperless now.
Oh.
No paperwork, right?
No. So if you see some identical numbers, that's why. So here's the thing, you want to get recognized because you had a great pending month, give us your paperwork. It protects you, and you get the recognition. And, oh, by the way, we're not flying blind. You know what's coming over the next month. Carrie Jo Perkins, Liz Spikes, $503,930 in closed volume. Vandigo, $563,000 in closed volume. And how many pounds as well did you lose in December?
19 in December.
Let's get to Nate Powder. Tracy Williams closed $564,900. Chris Snow, $574,000. Michael Schwartz closed $583,500. Carl Hines, $587,000. Lisa Frazier closed $604,000. Carter closed $637,500. Melanie, there you are. Melanie Patty, $641,000. Awesome job. Larry Malden, $655,000. Shane Blattler, $750,000. Back here, Jen Stalka, $771,000. Bob Golding, $821,900. Brady Pennington, $871,900. Christina
Aguilera.
Gomez.
I thought it was the
There's a lot of Christinas I had to cross over.
$947,900. Rana, $1,022,000.